R.E.P.O, standing for the Retrieve, Extract and Profit Organization, is a new take on the lethal-like genre of games. The fuck is this? A type of multiplayer-centric horror game that involves you and your crew getting in, getting whatever you need, and getting out without being mauled by the locals. I'm gonna fucking lose it. This game takes more of a direction in physics-based gameplay, put into not just carrying items around like your moving house, but also in combat. As someone who covers lots of Minecraft lore on the main channel, something stands out to me within little bits of environmental storytelling and the general setting of the entire game. Starting off with the tutorial, we find ourselves in a factory/facility-styled building under the company of R.E.P.O automations, as seen on the walls. The time period we have is set in the future, with the first room having a sign that talks about keeping service technicians present during testing, reads, "In accordance with AI Workers Safety Act of 2184. But interestingly, the calendar in Mechanic Station reads that the last marked day was the 15th of April 2097, which doesn't completely line up in a coherent way, unless these locations fell at around these times. Later down the facility, we find a bed, where the game teaches the player how to hide under objects. A decayed skeleton, wearing only a hat, with more fully decayed bodies are found further in, one with a hole in the wall, indicating something either wreaked havoc and left, or broke in to wreak havoc. Not sure why they're only left with their hats. Weird detail in the game. At the very end, multiple of what were probably previous workers lay around the truck used to transport the players throughout the game. Whatever's been talking to you, it has been teaching you. Like you'd need to with any AI. The holes ripped in the walls, pairing with the large extraction chute that collects your valuables, could indicate that the taxman, the creature we're working for, possibly came from this same factory, or at the very least, is using it to teach and collect expendable robots to gather valuable items for it. Currently, there are 4 other locations outside of the truck. Headman Manor, Swiftbroom Academy, Mechanic Station, and the service stations. Headman Manor's name brings a quite obvious connection to the monster of the same name, which would mean he's probably the owner. But what can that tell us? Looking around, the house is covered in cobwebs. Boarded up cupboards, torn wallpaper, scattered suitcases, smashed TVs, and more. Which shows that this manor hasn't been taken care of in some time. No! With the suitcases implying people were trying to leave in a hurry. The lack of skeletons here, though, indicates that they either left, or there's no more trace of them to be seen anymore. Headman's, well, head, is seen on a gravestone in an outdoor segment of the manor, as well as being called a manor, which can be defined as a house of an estate, owned by one person, dead or alive. Looking at the indication that the headman may have once been a person of wealth and status, upon death he was brought back, obviously very different to a normal human, but he was still alive once more. Mechanic Station even has a newspaper talking about his death, solidifying this idea. I originally thought they would have immediately been hostile as seen in game, but the use of decoration, like in Swiftbroom Academy, with the Rugrat statue as part of a fountain-like structure, makes it seem like everything was normal at first, with normal people and the once humans, now monsters, coexisting as if nothing had changed. Some of the monsters, like the Reaper for example, could be examples of placing a once human soul into an artificial body, putting eyeshadow and lipstick on as an attempt to return to normalcy. Not sure if the alien is real or not though, as some of these experiments seem like they could be less mutations and more so new bodies reconstructed for their host. The fact that magic also exists in this universe makes it an interesting question as to if these people were transformed through science, magic, or a mix of the two, which might depend on the monster. The suitcases could have been from caretakers, realizing they'd need to leave after the headman and other monster residents became more and more aggressive, with them likely subsisting off of the people, due to the lack of skeletons here. Uranium mugs and plates can be found throughout the game, literally called so in the files. It draws parallels to how, around the 15th to 16th century, people thought tomatoes were poisonous, but never realized the tomato was absorbing the lead of their plates, indicating some sort of radioactive force here.
Kill it! Oh.
Stop touching!
Mechanic Station, like the other 2 locations, also has an abundance of these uranium tableware pieces, but also has the added items known as samples, being labelled with the biological hazard symbols, indicating that, with the abundance of monsters here, could have been the research place of the monsters. Excavated blocks of ice can also be found, along with many rooms that dip down into the earth, which could indicate some sort of resource being found and extracted, if related at all. The use of uranium could have assisted, enhanced, or in a weird way fed the monsters. If the biologically hazardous samples had a hand in creating their new forms, it could have been similarly useful to them, to have the effects of the uranium in their daily lives. Swiftbroom Academy would have also had a similar situation to Headman Manor, with writing on the walls in blood, with messages to loved ones before their final encounter. Even the best teller, it's the headmaster. Like a horror movie victim leaving a clue to the villain's identity for the future. Another possible point to this spiral into animalistic and murderous insanity could be the design of the rooms. Some rooms having sinks above a pool of acid, random pitfalls, spiral staircases going up to a platform hosting a toilet and a bathtub could have been the earliest signs of the insanity of these owners. Having the money and power to revive and upgrade themselves along with those around them, they'd be able to order people to expand and redo parts of their quarters to suit their more distorted view. Interestingly, this process of monstification seems to, upon death, compress the life energy of the monster into an orb, which I'm not sure what to glean from that. Nothing much more can be deciphered so far, being that it's only early access. So there might be more to come lore-wise in the future. But so far, it seems like the Taxman understands the danger of these monsters and their takeover, training and gathering expendable robots to gather valuable resources for it, as it works towards a currently unknown goal. With the complete loss of the team, the Taxman takes the failing robots to a scrapyard, the icon depicting several more that came before us, dropping us into a pit to fight one another, assumedly acting as one last act of entertainment before we're permanently decommissioned. We don't even currently have any idea of what the Taxman even is. The lore is quite interesting, so I personally hope they add more to it. I hope we get to see him in the future. If you have any connections I haven't seen, let me know in the comments or in my Discord server. Because if this video does well, I'd love to do follow-up videos on it. Or there's absolutely no intended lore and I'm batshit insane for overanalyzing it.
This is a common question that we hear a lot, and yes, there is lore. There is a lot.
Never mind. Now, here's some funny clips I've gathered so far.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's an idiot. It all fell off. Oh my god. Oh my god, grab the cart. Grab the cart. Grab
No,
the
he's pushing it
cart.
forward!
No!
No!
Fucking hell, bro!
Hey, that's not my fault.
Yes, it is!
Oh my god. That's fucked up.
Did you see what happened there?
No, the heads, boys. Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah, 100%.
Two of our heads are in there.
Fucking head.
Who's in there?
Incredibly annoying.
One. Me.
Oh, is it even?
Bye, guys.
Oh my fucking.
Fucking.
Oh my god, who's this? Who's this?
It's me.
Oh my god. Bro, what fuckery? That was big fuckery. Oh my god.
What the fuck do we do now?
Oh!
I recorded that. I've recorded that. I've been recording. This is going in the video.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No! Fuck! Oh!
Shit.
Hi. What did you say? Good shit?
How did you?
I don't know.
Why did it shoot? Log off, log off. Log off. Please, I just want to move.
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
Baseball bat?
Wait, can I play a song, please?
Yeah, right, hold on. Play a
Please,
song. Play a
leave me
song.
alone.
Play a
I
song.
wanna
Play a
play a
song.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
The fuck?
What the fuck? Ah!
Alright, I'll play my song. Thank you, guys.
Oh my god. Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Ah, fuck. What the fuck?
No!
Oh my god! Ah! Whew. Thank you for playing.